Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Well, uh, I was really trying to stay away from this. I really wanted to stay away from this because I didn't want to talk about this shit. Uh, uh, if you've been watching like the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard stuff that's been going on recently, holy fuck. Um, the weekend is over. Johnny testified last week, and I think Amber is taking the stand next week. I think it's like a 4-week trial, and we're going into week number 3. This shit is wild. So, story time. About 2 years ago, I want to say. What's 2 years ago? I think somebody commented it on the side. When was this? 2000 and 2021. So that was last year. Last year around July. I don't remember. Is Peter Safran says keeping Amber Heard in Aquaman 2 is right for the film. One is not unaware of what is going on in the Twitterverse. That doesn't mean you have to react to it. So, hey everybody, Sen here with today's sponsor for the video, NordPass. NordPass is a program created by the guys who made NordVPN. It stores all of your passwords in one location of your choosing offline that only you can access. It provides you with an autofill feature for the websites that you've already visited, and it also securely stores your credit card information offline that only you can access away from other people's prying eyes. But in the event that somebody's prying eyes are able to lay their eyes upon that of your information, NordPass will notify you of any data breaches involving your username, your passwords, or even your credit cards. And the best part, NordPass encrypts all of your data, like I said, locally, offline, that only you can access and the NordPass employees can't. If you're interested in trying out NordPass, visit nordpass.com/sen. Information is down in the description. You will get 2 years plus a free month for 50% off. Once again, that is nordpass.com/sen. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program. That was somebody who worked at WB essentially saying that we're not taking Amber Heard out of Aquaman 2 because we're taking her side. Yeah. Imagine how that turned around and just instantaneously bit you in the fucking ass. So, number one, the petition to remove her from Aquaman 2 reached 2 million unique signatures, like last week sometime. That in and of itself is fucking insane. Number two, her role in this movie has been substantially reduced. Apparently, she was supposed to have a prominent role in this film. Now it's essentially been reduced to like 10 minutes, which means that Warner Brothers went back and cut out a lot of the content involving her character. Why? Because they are fucking scared. So, I don't know if you know this, but another movie tied to this current situation came out recently, and it was tied to the Johnny Depp side of the situation, which was it's a Harry Potter movie. What am I? Fantastic Beasts, Secrets of Dumbledore. Now, Johnny Depp played Grindelwald in the first movie, the second movie, and he was replaced by my boy Mads Mikkelsen for the third movie. There was backlash. There were a lot of people who felt as though Johnny Depp shouldn't have been asked to essentially resign from that movie. And because a lot of people felt that way, a lot of the people who would have went to go and see the movie, who were Potterheads and Johnny Depp fans, simply did not. I think, like, if I remember correctly, the movie just barely broke even, which is probably going to be the worst opening and showing of a Harry Potter movie ever. I don't think any Harry Potter movie has ever released and not dominated the box offices for like an entire month. I know the last movie didn't really do that well, but I think this one has done substantially less than the last one. So if we looked at Fantastic Beasts 3, this movie did, let's see how much money this movie. This movie cost $200 million to make and it only brought in 284 million at the box office. That is fucking abysmal. Across the board, 100% fucking abysmal for a Harry Potter movie. It also doesn't help the fact that the movie was bad. Now, if we were to jump back and we were to go to Crimes of Grindelwald, Crimes of Grindelwald did 200 million, and over its lifetime, it did 654 million. I think Crimes of Grindelwald was slightly better than the last one, but at the same time, I feel as though the quality of the movies has essentially reduced as we've gone forward. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, $200 million budget, 814 million. So every single time one of these movies came out, it made less, and this one has made the least. The situation with Johnny Depp did not help the movie in any way, shape, or form. People basically boycotted the movie and they didn't go and see it. And the typical diehards who would go and enjoy a Harry Potter movie, they also didn't go and see it. Now, WB is kind of shook because the Harry Potter franchise, which is typically a cash cow, is not making the money. You've got the Johnny Depp situation, the J.K. Rowling situation, the cast and crew not really on board with a lot of the shit that's been going down with that type of situation. Less money. On the opposite side, Aquaman made $1 billion. I think it was the first DC movie to ever break $1 billion. Now, that's a good thing. It being the first DC movie to ever break $1 billion. The bad thing is that essentially Amber Heard's bad press and the fact that so many fucking people currently dislike her is going to affect this movie. And the only way in which they can try to salvage or prevent any major damage this late in the game, they committed to having Amber Heard continue playing Mira, even though the tide was against them. They were like, oh, we're going to have her back. We're going to go forward with Amber. She's going to be our Mira. Now you have a situation where Jason Momoa is actively saying that, he sides with Johnny Depp. You've got 2 million people who are essentially saying you should fire her from this movie. Then you've got the movie about to come out, and you've got bad press surrounding this entire trial. You've got individuals from the studio, Walter Hamada, who I fucking despise, and I can't wait for Discovery to roll through and replace him with somebody more competent to run the WB DC Comics portion of things, who's basically on the stand saying that it was never in the cards. We weren't going to replace her for that. We were going to replace her because she didn't have chemistry with Jason Momoa. Bah, 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 bah. I'm sorry, Walter. Did you not watch the first movie? There was no chemistry. All her scenes felt so wooden. There's this one scene that always bugs me no matter how many times I watch Aquaman, and I've watched Aquaman quite a few times. It's the scene where she basically goes to save William Dafoe's character Falco, and something's happening. I think it's the fight between Aquaman and Ocean Master, and it does like this weird cut to her where her character is just kind of like floating there, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on with her face? And then there's like another scene where she swims up to her dad, who's played by why'd I almost call him Viggo Mortensen, Dolph Lundgren. And she's like, Arthur has a trident, he's the one true king. And her dad's like, all right, we'll listen to the half-breed, he's our king. And then she does like this weird, I was like, why is that nod so weird? Her acting is like really, really wooden. And she's, in my opinion, the weakest the weakest part of the first Aquaman movie. So the fact that WB is saying that essentially her screen time is now less than 10 minutes, and she's one of your top build stars, the main love interest for Jason Momoa's character, I don't see her coming back if there is an Aquaman 3. I think this is the point in time where a lot of people may have judged it right, and she gets replaced with like Emilia Clarke or something, because holy fuck, this ain't looking good. This is not looking good at all. But let me know how you feel. Like, do you think Amber Heard should stay? Do you think that she should go? If you say that she should go, who do you want to replace her with as Mira? Who's going to be your Mira? Who do you pick as Mira? I would go with Emilia Clarke just because her and Jason Momoa have this great chemistry, and I feel as though Emilia Clarke is used to playing a female character who can take the lead essentially, and like really chew up a scene. But yeah, I don't see Amber Heard's Mira making it to Aquaman 3. And I also wouldn't put it past Warner Brothers this late in the game to basically digitally remove her from like the entire fucking movie and put somebody else's head on her body and calling it a day. But we'll see. We shall see. I think Aquaman drops like later on this year or something along those lines, but we'll see when that rolls around. But like I said, let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.